G'day, mate, and welcome to Update 3, Captain of Ships, Trains, and Space. And although Trains and Space are very far away, today we're going to be playing with Mr. Shippy a little bit more. And also we're going to be taking up and also slowing down a little bit. There's a couple of things I need to get to. I need to get ourselves out of the danger zone, so to speak. I need to get power generation up and running and doing a whole lot better. Also need to get maintenance under control because we're sort of pushing the limits. Also need to get diesel under control because, again, we're pushing the limits there. And also need to start mining some offshore oil, because that could never hurt. So what I need to do, as always, I need to ask you that very important question. And that is, could our brand new Diggy Boy please borrow a like? Just like to borrow a like. We like to borrow a like on the video because he's going to be assigned also into the iron mine to go and find a little bit more dirt and dump at the sea. All right, first thing we need to do is we've completed the research for tree planting and edicts, which means we're getting the research lab level 1. With the research lab level 1, we've completed the first tier of research. Next thing I need to do is I need to look at the next tier of research, and we're going to be grabbing, our power generation. That's going to be critically important. After power generation, I want to get the maintenance depot Mark II. With the maintenance depot Mark II, I want to grab pipes Mark II. Then I want to grab gas combustion, which will get us advanced diesel as well. After that, I want to have storage Mark II, and then I want to jump straight to construction 3. Everything else doesn't really matter. I can come back for it if I need to. I can skip it entirely. And, if we get this up and running and I don't have enough steel processing yet, then we can worry about these sorts of things. But this is the research I need to get done in the order I need to get it done. And, of course, I can't get that done until, we unlock the next tier of labs and we start getting the built. Mr. Shippy, you have iron ore loaded to go and get another cargo ship. But also use a lot of diesel. Diesel is not well, it's not doing well at all. So what I actually want to do is I want to access this offshore rig. So we're going to start the repairs there, which is going to load you up with some construction parts too. I'm going to send you off there. Next thing I want to do is I have processed all the cement we had, so I need to turn some things off. You and you actually have cement still, but are waiting on just a little bit of the slag or the rock. These were getting delivered via trucks, which is great, except also not great because the truck's not terribly good at delivering them. So what I want to do is have a bucket of slag here that the trucks have to empty, and we're going to drag a ugly belt right the way across everything if I have to. Can I get you to come to here? Sure. Can I go higher? Can I go over that machine by any chance? I think yes, it's going to be a whole lot of no. Can I go height 5, which is going to be max height? No. Okay. If I can't go over you, can I come down lower? Height 3. Can we come through to here? Can I get to height 0? Yep, 0, right here. Come on. Oh, stop it. Okay. Try again. Can I remove those designations so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing? All right. Can we get a belt? It's going to be an expensive belt, but I prefer to spend a little bit of power than a whole lot of truck labor. Can we go to height 3? Height 3 should get us over everything here to turn on the R mode, so we turn off the magnet. Can I get you down to R? Got to press F because I don't care if I freaking block those ports. And then we can come around the corner, turn off R and F and get you done. All right, 22 parts, 22 bits of rubber, and you're going to need, 15 kilowatts worth of power to run non-stop, but that frees up my trucks. Okay, that'll take all the slag that we have here that needs to get dumped to the sea and bring it over here instead. As you can see, I have 61 vehicles, but they're all very, very busy. I also have a fuel problem because we have 61 vehicles. All right, with that done, that's going to cut down on 1 delivery. Next thing I want to do is, you guys are stealing all the slag crushed, which is not running at full speed because you're not getting deliveries. Okay, so when you start getting deliveries, that'll free that up. I'm going to turn off this machine and this machine. I need to cut down on the amount of power we're using and also the amount of workers. With us using all the cement, I need to turn this guy on. You can run 2 of these guys, so I'm going to turn you on, and then I'm going to flip this belt. With that belt flipped, you can run your cement out. You're going to run either, both left and right to feed both these guys. The cement that we have on the belt can just stay on the belt for right now, and that should do us. Do you have your delivery? No, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the trucks are just too busy. All right, next thing I want to do is wood. I need to keep doing this trade because technically I'm using slabs faster than I can produce them. Yeah, assuming I was actually making construction parts. But I also have a lot of wood and I need to get rid of the wood one way or another. All right, so that's that modification we're going to do here. Next modification I need to do is this. Okay, we're making diesel. Unfortunately, I have 4 of these guys running now, which is using 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 diesel of the 27 I'm making. Now I could, very much could, go and put down another one of these and use the diesel, use the crude oil twice fast by putting down 3 more oil pumps. I don't want to. I want to retain what oil I have in here. We're not quite down to half full. I also have a second oil deposit over here I could tap instead, which is probably not a bad idea to at least put down the infrastructure to have this ready to go should I need it. So we're going to put you here. I'm going to flip you. Actually, we're going to put you 2 this way. Put you here. I should just copy and paste it. And can I get a pipe? Yeah, I know it's facing the wrong direction. Fine, just put that there and then hook that in. Cool. All right, also the planet's boxed you to full output. You are full of rock and dirt. Okay, can I get, I don't know if we can get to that one now. Okay, you're meant to be on the left is rock. Okay, can I get you to be rock and built? All right, and you are going to be an empty. Cool. That at least lets the rock pass through. We have an awful lot of coal. The coal's also meant to be empty to wherever it needs to go. Where are you? You don't have coal. Okay, so it's a delivery problem once again. I just don't have nearly enough trucks, and I don't really want to spend more diesel on more trucks. So we need to find some trucks that I can steal from different projects. Okay, first off, before I do that, can I delete you and you? We don't need the old labs anymore. We need new labs. Can I cut 1 truck off there? Can I go to limestone? Limestone we're really not using that much. We're going to cut 1 truck off there. Coal we have 7. We're going to cut 1 truck off there as well. Copper we have 4. We're going to cut 1 off there as well. And then the dirt tower has 6 to 4. That's about as good as I'm going to get for them. And no, we're still filling out here because as soon as that's filled, they're going to complain about even more things. All right, so you are full of rock again. Oh, that's because you guys are digging out the rock. Okay, and then you're taking it to here. Oh, okay. What I need to do is I need to get a dumpy tower. Can we have you? No, I don't want to copy you because you're going to copy over all my trucks. Can I put a new tower beside my dirt tower? Can I go you? Can I go you? Can I go you? Right, we're going to give you a name. This is going to be the dumping tower. Okay, dumping tower is going to have one very important job, and he is going to be in control of dumping. Okay, I need to edit area. We're going to have, rectangle. Can I have all of that? They are trying to sort material, and I really don't want them sorting material. Okay, I'm going to link you, export route to here, and here you can dump, well, everything, potentially everything. Maybe not slag. Yeah. I'm going to turn off accept assigned only, which now means when you fill up your load with rock and dirt, you should not try and sort it, but, okay, wrong truck, that's fine. You should take it here to dump it instead. Excellent. Okay, that should solve that problem. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Great. Can I give you guys the job of harvesting these trees? Okay. All right, excavators out of fuel is still going to be a problem for a while, just until people catch up. Once we catch up on some jobs, then maybe it should go away. All right, we have the next tech unlocked, which means I want to get a blueprint down. Okay, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use my lab stage 1. Now, same as, no, I want you to go, actually, do I want you to go here or here? It's all the starter base still. Okay, same as my cement slabs build. This is a blueprint that I have available to Patreon members, those that financially support the channel, and they can access that, of course, by joining Patreon and then going to the link at the pinned post. If you want to have a blueprint similar to this, I do have my old one, which is still mostly correct for update 3. It works fine in update 2. Prior to that, the ratios changed slightly. I think I want you this way. Yeah, I think I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to put you this way. That's still a mild ring belts. I'd really like to put you here, but that's just not going to happen. Okay, so if I put you there, we're going to go to that square. If I put you there, I've still got to go just about as far. And this is, of course, full of trees. Because this would work really well for me. Mostly. It would cut a lot of truck access. Okay. We're going to bite the bullet, and we're going to say, I need these trees gone. Can you guys leave that for just 2 minutes? Cool. And can we check on this? Yep. Click the button and do it on the trade. Right. So, you guys should be dumping things directly now. You are. And you're going to fill that in very quickly. Okay. They have access to dump, down here. And, no, I disconnected that. I don't really want them to dump up there. But I do need to give them access to a new dumping zone. Because this is going to fill up fairly quickly. Can I get you? Can I see navigation? Can I pin you for just a second? All right, can I do a sweep? One of them, and we're just going to sweep all the rocks up. Yep, cost a little bit of uni, but hopefully worth it. Can I get rid of this? Yep, and can I get this truck instead? Can you drive out here so I can see your navigation? Great, you can get to the top of that peak. If I get a fill flat, I want to see it join to the ground. Okay, so red means they can't access that point. Green means they can access that point. So I want them to fill from here down to here, and then out to there. Probably that one as well. Yep, and I'm going to go sideways just a bit. I'm going to come down to height 1, and then height 1, we're going to come out this way. Because there's an island out here, and I would really like to get access to this island. I don't need access to this island anytime soon, but it has titanium on it. And, titanium? Yeah, titanium. And I would like to have access to that eventually. So we might as well start the dumping project right now and get that done. Well, as soon as this is filled, we're going to tell them to start filling in the beach as well. Because the beach has sand that goes down to the sea, which again, I'd like to have that sand. But I can't have that sand until we can push the water out of the way. Can I get you? Can I, well, actually, first off, can I do this? Yep. And then can I do that, and that, and that? And that should be fine. Right, do you have your parts yet? Load ship. No, you don't have your parts because I didn't click the button. All right, all sort of blocked, which is you, because we have too much rock still. Okay, can I up the priority on this to 8? I'm loath to build more trucks, but then again, I do have diesel. It is technically full. Okay, can I get 1, 2, 3, 4? Can I just get you Unity delivered? And hopefully that'll help mitigate things. You are not full on coal, but coal is full here. All right, another thing I need to do is I need to set up some alerts. So very important things we need to have access to. Maintenance. Maintenance is very, very important. I will get an alert when that goes low, but I won't get an alert if you happen to be empty. So can I have a notification if you are less than 50% full? Yeah. Can I also have a notification if you are less than 50% full? Because those two items go into maintenance, which means they're super important we keep full. All right. Can we get rid of that? Can we get rid of that? And can we get rid of that? All right. So I need to keep both those full. I also don't need to make these quite a fast. So we're going to turn that one off. I do need you to have your cargo. Nobody's delivering it. I don't need you to have any of the manufactured sand. The potatoes, well, I can't export them. I have some iron. Okay, can I set this to 5? Because as soon as they leave, it means this manufacturing will kick back online. Okay, no block due to output. Again, is it rock? It is rock. And they are removing it, but they're obviously not removing it fast enough. All right, you are pretty 5, and nobody's done anything. Awesome. Can I get another one of them? The small excavator has no fuel, which is fuel truck. Has fuel. He's just topping back up. Yeah. Has no fuel times 2. I don't really want to assign 2 fuel trucks. I'm happy to have a little bit of downtime in exchange for having an extra truck on the road. Okay, we'll get another one of you guys printed. You're at 8, but You're at 5. And up. They're finally getting to it. Okay, so they're moving stuff across. This does a lot of trucks assigned to empty it. And I haven't finished that. Okay, can I also flatten out that side as well? Give you guys even more dumping locations. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Excellent. Done loading oil cargo for oil rig. Okay, can I send you... Can I turn off automatic return home just in case? And can I send the ship out to the oil rig? All right. Can I just confirm before we go any further? Can I get the labs? Can I put you here? Cool. Can I have you guys dig up those trees? Okay, you might complain about accessing those trees, or maybe just reach your long arms across. Either way, I don't mind. All right. Okay, so we know about the oil plant, but okay, now you're full on coal. Full on coal means because we're still balancing everything around. Oh. How much do you need? You need 6 workers, 100 kilowatts. Okay, I'm gonna have a new one for coal because I don't want to micromanage coal of all things. So can I get you? We're gonna be putting you probably here. Just double check underground. No, that's far enough away, I hope. But I'm going to put you a little bit further anyway. So I want you to do, rock and dirt, not limestone. Goodbye. Not sand and not copper. Okay, and can I have you output coal on both ports? And you process 240 per second, which is good because we're going to remove that, and put you here and give you 2 belts. And cut you back and put that there. Okay. Can I get this built? All right. Can I also get you all built? Thank you. And then can I assign you guys to here? I only want you to take your materials here. I don't want you to take it anywhere else. And then you can all sort everything from here. I can also assign you to the dump tower. So if you end up with just rock, or just, if you end up with a mixture of rock and dirt, it doesn't have to go into the ore sorter. It can just get dumped straight in the sea. All right, so you need to be dragged down there. You need to be dragged down there. Perfect. You have some coal, which we're going to start exporting, and you shouldn't ever have any coal in you again, and they'll eventually empty. Cool. Means I eventually get to get rid of this belt. All right. So can I have you guys? Wow, you've done your trees. Okay. Can I get you guys to start mowing from here to here? Cool. All right, so labs. All right, can I go back and can I place that right over the top? Like so. Excellent. And I don't need, I can leave those. All right, so to get the next tier of research, I need to have, mechanical parts and also electronics. That's going to get me 12 sites. 12 sites will go into 2 of these. So that's my first plan. I want to get you built and and you built and you built. Yep, that's gonna be first plan. I need to have these things. We happen to have the electronics right here. So I'm going to bring this over at height number 5. Actually, can I leave here at height number 5? That's probably better. And I can get to this tile. No, I'm 1 tile too many. Okay, I can go there, and then nope, I'm still 1 tile too many. What? There. Oh, I need to be there. Okay. And then I prefer you went the other way. Can I go to here and then down to there? All right, perfect. Can I get that part built? All right. Can I also get you built? You built, and I need your friend built, and your friend, and your friend. Okay. You are meant to have an import. You're meant to have an import. We're going to get over the import really quickly because we're going to build that one to there. All right. Also should mention that we already have a low supply of electronics because I'm using electronics. I'm using electronics here at a rate of 12. I'm using them here at a rate of 6. And now I'm also going to use them over here at a rate of 4. So that's 12. That's 18, and then this guy brings us up to 22, and I'm making 12. It's a bit of a problem. So I need to have a second one of you guys, which needs to go here. We're making not quite 24 copper because, of course, we don't get all the copper from it. And then I need to turn off that notification. Cool. Then I need to drag my rubber belt from here to here somehow, and I need to do this trade. Cool. And I'm still going to need more storage. Yep. Can I put you two down? Yeah, I don't have a lot of construction parts. Well, they're all disappearing into projects. Yep. You output's full. Can I have you allow? Cool. Because you only have a buffer of 6, and I need more than that to get one of those buildings done. Right, you. I need to have that, and I need to have rubber. Rubber is going to come for a bit of a journey. Yep. And over to here. Hello? It's going to be too long if I put you there, but that sort of works. Oh, it doesn't sort of... it sort of works. Okay, and then can I get you to go into there? Sure. That works great. Love it. Can I fix this side at all? Can I remove that? Hey, that's what I like to see. Oil rig. Oil rig needs 36 workers. We have 19. Okay, 19 is not enough. Can I finish this first? I need you to go to there. Can you go to there and actually plug in? That's the other question. Okay, can you come down? No. You have to come down a height 3 here. Then down to height 0 there. That's sticking out. Can I put you there instead? Okay, you? No. Height 0. Okay. If you go to height 2, is that flat? No, that's still curved down. So I can't turn it. Okay, if you go to height 2 there, we can then go flat, we can go there. You're going to cost me 6 and 3, that's 9 construction parts. That's so worth it rather than having a truck deliver things. Can I... Oh, and that one. Okay, it's a little bit more expensive than I thought. Can I get that one built, and can I also get this built? And the trees are in the way. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bypass the buffer, and we're just going to put it on the belt like so. Okay, boom. All right, what did I get? I got some diesel. I like diesel. Also got some construction parts. Going to take that. Got some more construction parts. Excellent. Okay, so we found the oil rig. We've got the oil rig repaired. You guys are both built, and I need to enable that build. Can I just build that one and that one? Okay. Same applies here. You need 8 mechanical parts. You make 12. You also need another 12 in here. So I'm really out of mechanical parts. So I need to, same story, have you, and we're going to tap that there, and then throw that onto, onto that belt. We're just going to make more mechanical parts. It does mean that you consume 15, and you consume 15, you only make 24. So it's a bit of a problem, sort of. On the other side, you use 9, 9, and 9. Well, you're not using 9 anymore. So what I'm actually going to do is, first off, I'm going to get this built. Second thing I want to do is, I want to see if I can get F mode off. Come on. Hello? Belt. This way. Thank you. And up, and up. And nope, up to some amount. Sure, can you live here, and then can you get down to here? Done. Cool. I'm going to do that. So we can take some of the iron out of here and take it over there. Hopefully a truck can drive through that. Can I get you, trucky, and show me your navigation? Looks like the answer's no. Okay, worth a shot. All right, can I get enough workers? We're at -5 because I built 5 more trucks. Cool. Can I build you? And can I build you? And then can I turn you on? You are priority number 15. You are priority number 15 as well. Can I move you up a notch? Although you're full, so we might actually do one better and just turn you off. All right, power. Yeah, I know it's expensive to run. All right, trust me, I know. Can I turn you off as well? Right, labs. Labs, I do like having in the lowest power priority, or lowest priority outright. So if we get short of workers, we get short of anything, that's the first thing to turn off. You have some mechanical components. You guys have not a lot of mechanical components, and you're running fine. Right, research. We are researching power generation, which will fix the power problem. And meanwhile, Mr. Shippy, I don't have enough people to turn this on. Yep, I need 30 plus people. And diesel is just about empty again. Yeah, it's not healthy. Okay, tree harvesters. Cool. Can I get you guys to shop out all of this then? All right, next thing I want to do is I want to have a house. I want to pause the house, and I want to try and work out where I want to put the housing block. Obviously, this is going to be a patch of 9, and then I like to keep going this way, except somebody put a pipe in the way. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to remove a little bit of connectors. So can we go with the transports? Can I go with fluid? Can I go with pipe connector? Can I bring this up to the correct height and pop that there? Can I also pop that there? Can I also pop that up there? And I can click these twice because I'm going to make the first one disappear, and then the new one put its place, and then there, and there, and there. Cool. Can I flip pipe? And that should solve that problem. Now, I can put this here now. There is no way I can upgrade this because the pipe is going to be in the way. The next tier housing is taller, so bad luck. But I just need to get this measurement, so I can now say that I want to put food here, and then I want to put farms here. This is what I really need to know. I need to know where I can put the next row of farms, and the answer is right here. Cool. So you are full of coal. That's what we like to see. You are struggling on power. That's not what we like to see. What can I drop down in power-wise? Do you need power? No, you just need people. That's unfortunate. I can turn off. Like, if you're not running, you're not consuming power, but you are running because we're using some of those. Can I do this trade again? Can I turn you off outright? And you are empty of cement. And I have one piece of cement, but it's not in the shipyard. No. So it doesn't matter where it is then. Can I get rid of this box? Just so I get the parts back. And that box. Cool. Right. So hopefully I've saved enough power. You have plenty of iron. We have plenty of coal. We don't have any coal here because this was set to empty. No, empty the box rather than fill the box. I don't want coal in here anymore, so I have less to manage in here. I want to delete that, and we now have power generation 2. Nice. That's the first thing I want to work on. So power generation 2, we need to have a couple of things. First thing I'm going to need is a boiler. Boiler makes steam. Steam is important. The steam runs a high-pressure turbine. High-pressure turbine makes things spin around very quickly, and that's my new set of refugees. 18 of them, have 30 workers. Can I turn you on at 1 times speed? Actually, 2 times speed. And minus 6 workers. That should be... Okay, it's you. I don't want you to be you. I want it to be you. Pause. Cool. 1 worker free. Right, I'm going to need another set of workers to get more people so we can run the power plant. Okay, you're going to use 24 high pressure steam. You make 48 high pressure steam. So I want 2 of you guys. And then after that, I'm going to want power generators. I'm going to want at least a few of those in the end. You make 6 mechanical power. You consume 3 mechanical power. So I want to have 2 of you. Plus, then I want some flywheels. Flywheels are just big chunks of weight that spin around and make sure that the inertia on the shaft stays there. The inertia on the shaft, the best way to explain it is your car. When you're driving it and you take your foot off the accelerator, it keeps rolling. That's inertia. It just keeps doing what it was doing before. In this case, being this is a long shaft, all connected to things, it's just keep spinning. That's what I want to see. So this should get us these 2 by themselves should get us 4 megawatts of power. For that, it's going to cost me 48 water and 30 coal. You pump out 48 water. So I'm going to want 2 of you guys. I'm going to... best way to do this is plug... have this go straight for at least 1 tile first. Cool. Can I just remove that? Yeah. Can I have you go here to here to here? And can I get you to go into there? Great. Can I uni-build that one and uni-build that one so water's reconnected? Can I get you built? Now, the pipe itself is limited to 60, which is a bit of a problem. But it's a problem hopefully we'll get finished with, or fixed with, a research not too soon. Okay, and you're coming up here, which runs concrete, which I can probably live without. I don't have enough wood storage. Can I build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Cool. Can I grab a bunch of those and put them here? Yep. And just to check, yeah, we're just going to continue digging our way through. Oh, I don't have any copper. Okay, I don't have any copper because you have any copper ore. What are you doing? You have two of you. One of you is digging copper, and the other one is digging copper, right? You're looking for dirt, you're looking for copper. Can I have you look temporarily for copper ore as well? Alright, could not store our potatoes, high supply of waste, which means this is full. Can I never get a power plant built? Can I build you? Can I build you? Can I build you? Can I build you? Can I drag this belt out to the next one? And then can I delete that one? Alright, and you two shall dump stuff in a sec. And then when that's done, I can build the next one. Alright, low supply of electronics. Yeah, I know, because I've got no copper. Alright, so where were we? We were here. You don't have an import anymore. You are fine-ish. And we're short of copper. Although, didn't you have... No, if you did, it's gone. Alright, Mr. Shippy. There is 600 crude oil over here. I'd like to load that on Mr. Shippy because I'm going to want that in the future. Our uni is going down, which is not good. That's because they don't have electricity. We're also spending the one uni we get from, well, them being happy because they have water on the fuel saver. Plus I have 2 labs running. Plus I have the oil rig and the beacon. So if I can turn the beacon off, we'd be fine. But the beacon keeps bringing friends, which all have loot. And we still have 38 houses left, so I'm going to leave it running for a bit longer. All right, you. I need you to get water. I happen to have water right here. I happen to have coal right here. They're the 2 pieces I need. I'm going to flip you, and we're going to put you here. No, I'm going to put you just a bit further away. Actually, no. You should be fine there, because I can just bring the water to where I need it. Okay. Water. Can I grab the water from here? Can I go straight up in the air to height number 5 and then plug that in there? Cool. You guys need to bring in steam, and I'm going to put you, well, actually over, no, hang on. You'd have to go there so we can get the dirt in and out. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put you there. I need to hook this pipe into there. Stop it. Out of the way. Okay, to there, and then you need to go up a ton of that one, and then across to there. Right, also you're going to need a smokestack. Can I throw down a smokestack? It's going to go here. And then also you guys are output low pressure steam, because we've sucked all the effort out of the steam. So we're going to put you here. We just need to vent that. There's nothing else I can do with it for right now. So we're going to bring that down to ground level, and then into there. Oh. Okay. Out of tile and into there? Sure, we'll go out of tile and into there because you're going to be difficult. Can I do the same into that one? And that's all I should need to get power. If I have power, it means I'm going to save a bunch of diesel. We can delete that. And then I need to work out what we need in what order. So I don't have you. I need to have the belts. I need to have the boiler. I need to have the pipe. I need to have that. Okay. I need to have that. I am running a uni. I need to have one of these before I even bother with this. I really want one of these. Okay. These need a bunch of iron and a bunch of construction parts. I'm getting really low on construction parts. Can I have you and you? Yeah, let's do it that way. Alright, so you're going to spin. You take a little bit of time to spin up to speed, i.e. you get to 100% efficiency, where you start outputting this 6 megawatts. Oh, you do 3 each. I need to have 4 of those. I need to have 2 of those. Alright, can I just rebuild things? Cool. Not expensive at all. Can I remove you? Can I just pause you for 2 seconds? Can I have you two go here? Alright, after that, power generation. Can I get you here, you here? And then I need 2 more for the other generator. Cool. That's what I want. Can I build... No, I don't have enough uni. Can I build that, and that, and that? Cool. That's going to be the first thing I need. More refugees. We're bringing 18 at a time. I only have 17 houses, which means I can pause you, and I finally have some free labor. Yep. Also means I'm going to start increasing my uni ever so slowly. Right, whilst we wait for that to happen, you guys turn off. Okay, that's a problem. I need those parts. Right, you are getting copper in. Not really fast enough, but I know you are getting copper in. And you are processing and slag. Okay, can I get you to come out? What height is this belt? This belt is height 2. Okay, can I get you to plug into that? That would be perfect. Yep, because at least then that gets that out of the way. 1.6 uni, or I just hit the pause button and a truck does it, because the trucks are back under control. Alright, mechanical parts are not really under control, but one of them's full, so I'll take that as a win. So can I get this increased? And power, yeah, I know, I'm working on the power right now. Okay, this is done. Alright, so with this being done, can I unpause you? You need to spin up to speed again. And once you've spun up to speed, we'll be fine. But because I have the, big giant flying wheels, which are literally a big chunk of iron spinning around circles, I need to get to this point before we start making power. Once we start making power, you are producing power at priority number 6. If we go back to our diesel gens, you are producing power at 11, and 11, and 11, and 11. So I am now fine. These guys are not running, and this is producing all my power. Cool. Next thing I want to do is I want to get the other flywheel done, both of you done, and we now have a coal power plant, which gave me more goodies, and I want you done, but not right away. Okay, other thing I want to do is I want to turn on, let's have more of this. Can I put you, and you, and you? Yeah, let's do it that way. Alright, so yeah, I have some. Excellent. I don't have any of that. All right. Other thing I need to do. Maintenance depot. Maintenance depot. I need to upgrade you. Currently, this one is using 12 mechanical parts and 6 electronics to make 220 maintenance for 6 workers and 100 kilowatts. The upgraded one, which I'm definitely going to pay for, is going to need twice as many workers, twice as much power, twice as many resources in, but rather than doing 220, double would be 440, it now does 480. So it's a little bit more efficient, which is important because I was getting to the point where I had just hit the 220 cap and was just over it with the power plant. This should fix the problem. Also, this has a much larger buffer in it, so I can store more maintenance, which is good because it gives me longer between oopsies and oh my god, I need to fix this now problems. Cool. All right, so you no, you're fine. You're fine. It's just copper. So I just need copper to come in here faster, which you are doing. The problem is, as fast as we're making it, it's disappearing out the box and going to places like construction parts 2 and also maintenance and also science. So yeah. All right, power plant is up. You have a bunch of power. Can I turn on you guys? We also have pipe spark 2. Great. Pipe spark 2, you could only pump 48 water. You can pump 48 water, but you only flow 60. If I click this button, we can now flow 200 water through this pipe, which is an amazing amount compared to the 60 we had, which should keep both of these pipes full to the brim now, which is what I want. Okay, vegetables after harvest, that's perfectly fine. You're currently providing all our power. Also means technically I don't need these guys. If I pause them, I don't pay maintenance for them, I don't pay workers for them, but they just sit there and take up space. You are still not quite full enough, but you're something, so that should be fine. Maintenance should hopefully start going up if I can get more copper. Yep. Okay, slowly. Nope. Yeah, I need more copper. Okay, you guys, you're doing copper, you're doing copper. The dirt team is doing a great job of ripping up the dirt. Can I remove one of you and assign you here instead with another truck, another 2 trucks? Because running out of copper equals no maintenance equals bad things. Can I assign you to copper as well? Yeah, not enough maintenance. I see that. I'm ahead of you. Okay. All right. So with those happening, Mr. Shippy, can I get you to load up 1,500 barrels worth of oil? Because I like my crude oil. And you're fine. You're fine. So it's just this. Okay. We have a decent amount of those. Can I reverse that belt? And do I want to build these? I do want to build them. Can I afford to build them? It's probably a better question. Iron is sort of in the same story. Yeah. A lot of iron in the boxes. It's okay, but it's not as much as I'd like. Let's put it that way. All right. Advanced diesel's half done. You're partially, but that's why I don't have iron. It keeps going to these things. All right. So you are providing me, well, potentially 4 megawatts. Now, if I want more, I'd have to get this guy up and running. We can get this guy up and running. Also, the advantage of me having plenty of flywheels means I can turn on auto balance. It does mean that if we have enough power on the flywheels, i.e. they're fully charged, this guy is going to turn off. The flywheels are then going to discharge, and then when they finish discharging, he'll have to turn back on. It does take a while to spin up because of that efficiency loss. You just can't crank straight into spinning at full speed, just like a car can't. It has to take a little while for the engine to get up to speed. Yeah, same story here. Especially as your car has gears and this doesn't. So I want to get that one done. I also want to do the same here. So can I turn on auto balance? Can I unpause you and say goodbye to more construction parts? You will get fuel shortly. Like, there's fuel right there. If somebody could just, pick it up from there, bring it over. No? Okay. Can we do more trades? Because the more wood I sell and the more concrete I get, the less you have to run. Speaking of concrete, is there a bunch in here? There is 100 there. Yeah, okay. Can I turn an alert on this? Can I alert? Notify me if you are less than 50% full. Yep. And if I pause you, that will technically pause everything behind you. It's going to save me basically power. Yeah, that's really about it. Oh, actually, you already pulled. Yeah, and also maintenance. If something's idle, it's only using 20% of its normal maintenance, so that's a good thing as well. All right, maintenance going up. We have 50%, and you still have plenty in you. You have plenty in you. You have lots in you. Can I get a belt from here to here, and then to here, and then okay, I guess we're gonna go set height number 4, so we can duck under this belt, and then go. Sure, that actually works. Yep, we're gonna do that. Can I get you built as well? Construction parts 2 are our problem. No place to dump products. Okay, so you're saying you can't dump products because this guy who's assigned to here has nowhere to dump things because it's very narrow. Okay, but this is all done. Okay, can I edit area? I can go that way a little bit, fill in these holes, and then this is done. This is not done. So can I get that part done? And somebody can head over there. We have this being done. She's only going to let a couple of trucks at a time, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. And can I go back to this town? Yes. Okay, so edit area. I'm going to slide you over there. I'm also going to set you to be rock only. No, we're going to have both. And then I'm going to here. We're going to go to height number 1. Yep, and I'm just going to say, fill in the beach for me. I would like a lovely beach full of nothing but dirt, slag, and rock. It's like a beach in the UK. Right, so with that happening, I am going to look at the time and say, yep, we're definitely done for this episode. We have power up and stable. It should give us plenty of power. We see the shaft spinning down. You're about to spin back up. That should be fine. I have 37 workers, and providing we can get, well, our copper problem solved and our electronics problem solved, we could turn on more labs. If I can turn on more labs, I get science done faster. It probably means it's time for a second lot of copper smelters. Yep. Also, we have Mr. Shippy, who is loading up with crude oil. Not a lot to start with, but a little bit. And I just need to spin. There we go. You're spinning up. As long as we don't run out of inertia in the meantime, everything's fine. And you kick back into action. All right. So with all that said and done, we're going to call this video here. We're consuming about 2 megawatts worth of power constantly, but that's now provided by our power shaft rather than our diesel. Yeah, and I need to keep on top of that as well. Yeah, we've sort of got a lot of things going on, but that's how Capital Industry is in the early game. Eventually, things will stabilize. We'll get a whole lot more stable in the future, but that's far in the future. Either way, I'm going to call this video here. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you in the very next video. All right, bye.